Good afternoon. Thank you so much again to Assistant Secretary Rodriguez and our panelists today. I'm Dorothy Jones. I am the Director of Corporate, State, and Local Partnerships for the National Partnership for Student Success Support Hub, based at the Johns Hopkins University Everyone Graduates Center. As we near the end of the first half of today's event, I'm excited to share with you more information on the National Partnership for Student Success Support Hub and resources that are available to your district, organization, agency as you work to implement, improve, and expand high-impact supports to P-12 students in your communities and your states. The National Partnership for Student Success Support Hub at the Everyone Graduates Center is the nonprofit partner of AmeriCorps and the U.S. Department of Education, supporting implementation of the National Partnership for Student Success. At its core, the Hub works to support practitioners in the field of education, national service, and youth development to expand high-quality programming in tutoring, mentoring, student success coaching, post-secondary transition coaching, and wraparound or integrated student supports at the national, state, and local levels. And we do this by providing that one-on-one, no-cost technical assistance to school, district, nonprofit, and state or local government efforts at the state and local level. We know that pandemic recovery looks different. The needs of your district or organization may not be the needs of someone else's district or organization. And that is why those best-in-class TA providers are here ready to stand and partner with you. So for example, we are supporting a United Way in South Carolina to establish stronger connections with a network of higher education institutions in their region to bring more college students into roles supporting local youth in schools. Our technical assistance leaders at Mentor also supported a school district to identify which types of NPSS aligned supports were the best fit for their students and supported them with planning for a pilot of a mentoring program aligned with research-backed standards in partnership with a local college school of education. Second, we established a set of voluntary quality standards with input from experts and practitioners, as well as other resources and toolkits to support implementation. We know that these programs, such as tutoring and mentoring, to be really effective, have to follow the evidence, and our voluntary quality standards do just this. They give districts and providers a comprehensive understanding of the tools that they need to implement programs and build upon research. Third, the Hub connects and convenes schools, districts, nonprofits, AmeriCorps programs, intermediaries, institutions of higher education, state and local governments to bolster collaboration through events like this. We know that we work better when we're working towards the same goal. And finally, we're working to increase the number of people ready to serve in NPSS roles by identifying large groups of people, such as college students and retirees, who might be motivated and well-positioned to go into these roles with the right opportunities, training, and ongoing support. We hear from districts and youth-serving organizations that getting folks to do this work is one of the largest challenges that they face. We're working to literally match places that want more volunteers or employees to sources of those volunteers and employees. For example, from local colleges and universities, programs engaging older adults in service, or youth serving organizations seeking partnerships. We partner with these best-in-class organizations to provide that free, tailored technical assistance for each of our 5 NPSS roles. Accelerate in the National Student Support Accelerator for tutoring, Mentor for mentoring, City Year for student success coaching, the National College Attainment Network for post-secondary transition coaching, and Communities in Schools for wraparound or integrated student supports. We've also created widely available resources, such as toolkits and playbooks that have helped student support providers implement high-quality programming. Our next 2 speakers will provide examples of how the NPSS is supporting organizations in this work. First, I'd like to welcome Jeff Cullen with the State University of New York to the stage.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Cullen. I work with Chancellor King at the State University of New York. I am pinch hitting today for my amazing policy colleagues in Albany who did a great, wonderful job spearheading this initiative on behalf of Chancellor King and the SUNY system. As SUNY was starting to survey institutional interest across our system and beginning to shepherd campus leadership throughout the process, the support of the NPSS Hub at Johns Hopkins Everyone Graduate Center was invaluable. For example, the NPSS Hub could share the existing percentage of work-study roles that went to community service positions by campus in both recent years and before the pandemic. This allowed SUNY system administration to be very precise about how far from the necessary 15% an institution was and how many more students they would need to bring on. Additionally, the NPSS shared those specific community-based organizations who were doing work in the area and who are already partnering with the NPSS Hub. We were able to tailor information to our campuses and link them with specific community-based organizations and nonprofits who are actively tutoring and engaging in literacy efforts within their geographic area, and we're opening to partnering with them. This shortcut boosted our campus's efforts since they didn't have to start from scratch to look for partners, and those organizations were likely to have existing partnerships. This provided our campuses with the necessary framework to build on existing infrastructure while adding additional capacity without creating any duplication or redundancies. After we connected our campuses with their local community-based organizations, the NPSS Hub provided wraparound support by hosting webinar demystifying the program, walking through the institution's goals, and answering any lingering questions the campus might have had. Critically, the NPSS Hub provided much needed support during the implementation phase to help campuses work through any last-minute issues. From the perspective of SUNY system administration and our campuses, the NPSS Hub has been an invaluable partner. SUNY has 14 campuses participating in the NPSS and would be happy to discuss our experiences with any other institutions or systems interested in signing up. The resources and expertise at the NPSS Hub can provide the same seamless guidance for your campus, and we're happy to take any questions later on. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Jeff. Next, I'd like to welcome Shawna Rosenzweig, President of Campfire National and board member of the National After School Association.
Good afternoon. I'm Shawna Rosenzweig, President of Campfire and board member of the National After School Association, along with a few other board members in the room today. And I'm here to tell you about where we've been and what's next with the Youth Development Program and Pathways Working Group. As part of NPSS, we are working to expand efforts quickly but with quality. Starting off, this group of national youth development organizations, networks, and technical assistance providers work together to get quite literally on the same page regarding the strong foundations of youth development programs and practices. Building upon decades of research-informed and field-tested knowledge, nearly 20 organizations contributed to the development of the NPSS Voluntary Quality Standards, emphasizing 18 common elements of quality across our work and also calling out the role-specific attributes for success coaches, tutors, transition coaches, and more. With leadership and facilitation support from the NPSS Hub, shout out to Kate Cochran for her leadership, we've been doing our homework to make sure that these fundamentals are shareable and accessible to an expanding group of adults and near peers that are working directly with young people. For example, over the spring and summer, leaders at the Boys and Girls Club of America, the Y of the USA, Horizons National, Campfire, and more weighed in on the design and content of the OST playbook for high-impact tutoring that was being developed by Tutoring TA Lead, the National Student Support Accelerator. We are thrilled to celebrate the release of the OST playbook and appreciate both the leadership and well-honed listening skills of Kathy Bendheim, who's in the room, and team at NSSA as they translated the incredible resources for use in the out-of-school time and summer program areas. Over the next 6 months, we'll continue to amplify and cross-pollinate the new guides and playbooks and maximize our own networks to make this training and coaching even more accessible. Together, we represent a network of thousands of affiliates working across the country to support the lives of young people. We also keep doing our homework, creating accessible, shareable resource banks of youth development 101 and role-specific training resources, and exploring what it would take to create a training consortium that helps ensure that these resources are available in an ongoing way. We're also really interested in lifting up work that strengthens professional pathways in youth development, out-of-school time, summer, and more. Like all the NPSS working groups, this group is dedicated to rolling up their sleeves and making it happen. As a matter of fact, we have our kickoff for the next phase of this work at the end of the day today, because as we've heard time and time again this morning, relationships matter. Thank you.
Thanks again, Jeff and Shawna. The NPSS is set up to directly support the work of governor's offices, state education agencies, state service commissions, districts, colleges and universities, youth development organizations, and others expanding tutoring, mentoring, post-secondary transition coaching, and other NPSS student supports to our P-12 students. On your screen are just ways that we can provide that technical assistance. States, school districts, and youth serving organizations can come to us for matchmaking, and we can support in designing high quality programs. For states, colleges, and universities, we can help leverage the university system to support P-12 student success and provide that individual one-on-one technical assistance support. And you can request technical assistance through the NPSS Hub through our website. Thank you. It's okay if you don't know exactly what you want or you need just yet. The NPSS is here to support you.